Hey, Virgo. It started on its own. Every time it does that, it surprises me. Just picking our decks. You're here to do your reading. I hope you have all been well. Living life between moments. Life is a series of moments and goals and ambitions and sweetness, hopefully. We're going to start off with the Soul Journey's Lesson card. I just saw guilt. Okay. That bounced, but it landed. So I don't know how many it was. very polka dots, checks, and stripes today. That's too many. There was 5. There we are. Thank you. Ooh, courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Isn't that interesting? I feel as though Leo just had this. I think. It is your neighbor. Find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Let's see what's on the bottom. Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. It's a little glary today. Sorry, puppy. Interesting. I'm going to do a Celtic cross to see where this lands here. Sorry, I'm zoning in. It's funny because, you have the courage. I think part of courage is overcoming fear. Not only that, you're not going to do it. Weird. Something that you are going to do it and then you aren't going to do it. But what I was going to say was something entirely different. I don't know why I was coming out that way. Failure is often the fear. Some things just seem challenging or there's public stuff, but fear of failure, of course, is why oftentimes we lack courage. But that's a judgment on yourself. Because if you fail, assuming... How do I even say this? I'm doing that again. Oftentimes, people are not going to hold you to success the very first time you attempt something. Either things will take time and effort and energy and your persistence, or you'll get multiple chances at things that were just more on a circumstantial basis. I don't know how to say it. I think you get what I'm saying. Virgos definitely understand what I'm saying. It's just coming out funny. Forgive me, I haven't done a lot of talking aside from just to the pup. You. What crosses? Headspace. Read matter. Recent past. Your future. Face yourself. How others see you. Hopes and fears. Outcome with an overall of... The Princess of Discs. Which would be a page energy. And it's a harvest. So it does seem like there's a little bit of a beginner's mind. She does look a little unsure, but not fearful. It's just new. Okay. Hey, puppy girl. You are the star. You have a wish. This star has even more of a temperance energy than many because this character has 2 cups. One is on land and one is on water. I'm trying to think, do they usually have 2? Or they usually have 1, like a water bear Aquarian thing. It is an Aquarian card. You have a wish. You have an objective. It's funny I said with goals and aspirations. What crosses you? Prince of Swords. Another page energy. But it's the mind. I think it's you. Baby girl. Honey. My love. That is some strong licking, don't you think? Sorry. Yeah, it's your own mind. This fast-moving energy is your own mind. These tie in almost immediately, which is not always the case. You're judging the things you want to do. Okay, let's see. But let's say overall is a Princess of Discs. It's not the knight. It's the princess. So it's like you're not quite at the stage. It's so new. It's Pentacles, but it's so new that you're not quite at the stage where you're slow and steady, methodical. It's brand new. Your next stage would be the Knight of Pentacles, which maybe that'll come out next. I was gonna say Pentacles as versus Wands. Because Pentacles are tangible, and you're doing it. It's not just a fantasy, right? And it's not just a thought like the Swords either. You're starting, which is great. Headspace, King of Wands, which is good. Motivation, you have the motivation, which is good. Like you're already starting. Headspace, you have the motivation. Love that. And it's from a mature place. It's a place that's like Knight of Wands can be more fickle, right? And even we don't need to get into the whole thing. But the king is more wizened in that fire energy. Okay. Root of the matter. Yes, root of the matter. Hi, baby girl. Just a neighbor. She sounds like a car door in the distance. Queen of Discs. Root of the matter. You. This isn't quite magician energy, but it's feeling magician-esque in this. She is very stable. So maybe you're on a new endeavor, but you're somebody that knows how to persevere already. Often this character has a partner, so maybe you do, maybe you don't, but you can hold it down on your own regardless. It's just, nice to have help. Nice and beneficial. I'm not belittling help at all. Recent past. Ten of Wands, you felt burdened. I don't know if this is your new endeavor or your past endeavor. It's like so bright in here, but it's not in that direction. It's very interesting energy here. Or imagery. So I don't know if you felt burdened in what you're about to do, which is why you need the courage. Or if there was something in the recent past that was too much, so you're moving on to something else. Could be either for whoever. Like, I think both of those could apply. Okay, near future. 7 of Cups. Options. 7 of Cups. Options. What's interesting is that in some decks, some of these options are, like, not so appealing. They're all beautiful in this. Well, like, they're all more beneficial than harmful. Depending. Anyways, the world is complex, people. Okay. Deciding where you want to put that pentacle. So maybe you don't know yet where you want to go. That's entirely possible. Maybe you have some ideas. You coming back up here? Right now you want that? Okay. How you see yourself. This is nice. Two of Cups. You see yourself as either balanced within or without, or both. It's funny because you see yourself as emotionally balanced. You got what you need there, which is great. It's beautiful to have all your emotional bases covered, which is often how you cultivate more. That your inner state is, at least in a good place. There's no such thing as perfection, but it's nice how other people see you. It's funny because I said magician energy sort of with that Queen of Discs, but now we actually have the Magician. Other people see you as making moves. And if it's not making moves yet, they see you as having all the tools to do so when you are ready. Appearing capable and being capable are certainly two different things. But between the King of Wands and the Queen of Discs, yeah. And then you having the Cups. You just gotta get your mind right in your future endeavors. With the Judgment and Courage, that's kind of where you are. You don't have the swords. The only swords is what's crossing you. And not quite feeling confident. Hopes and fears. Death. It would be a hope and a fear, wouldn't it? Death can be daunting when people first see this card, of course, in decks. Some are less appealing than others, but death is transformation. So you're hoping for something to transform or to transpire. Particularly if your recent past with the Ten of Wands. It's not... It does lead off to a harvest, but nobody wants to sit there forever. And you're not. You're at the Seven of Cups where you can move to the next thing. So, yes. Change and transformation is daunting. You need the courage. But also transformation is lovely. And change is needed. And usually desired, even if it's uncomfortable. Outcome. What an interesting card. What a weird card. The Hierophant. I don't think I've seen the Hierophant in this deck. Hierophant can be really loaded, right? But what I'm getting is more of a generic, like, you are going to find a mastery. See, it's so loaded. Anything you say about this is just going to be, like, taken in so many different directions based on the previous notions of this card, right? Of what the Hierophant is in patriarchy, institutions. But what I'm really, 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 really getting is that this is a level of success that has you publicly mastering something in a way that is wise. And I'm not saying all institutions and all that are wise, but if you see all that rays of sunshine coming from the character's head there, it's like crown energy. It just seems like your knowledge will be public. It'll be out in the open. Like, we like to see the High Priestess, right? Often, it's just like, wow, she's so wise and doing her thing, and how beautiful is that? Like, she doesn't need to. It doesn't need to be flashy. Yes, that has its positives, right? But also, she's not always sharing that wisdom, which is not a bad thing either, because I'm sure she does it in her own way. But this is public. This is publicly sharing what you've learned. All amount of power. Power. Do I even mean power? All circumstances in which you can be an influential individual can be abused. Right? They don't have to be, but they can be. And I'm sure that's a delicate dance for anybody in that spot. Because the more observation, the more pressure. You would need courage. From your own judgments and the judgments of others. It's funny because like the way these two oracle cards kind of follow you through all the steps of this little journey here. But the outcome is beautiful. I'd say be kind to yourself. And once you get there, be kind to yourself and everyone around you. You know? Never let a statue go to your head if you can help it. There's a part of it that's like wants to know more, but it's gonna be different for all of you. And infusing more information might just muddle this a little. So I really think what you're working on is gonna work out for you. I really do. Yeah, you're definitely on the right track. It's so easy breezy, but it's not though. Like I know that it's not. It's just if you continue to make the decisions in the way you've been intending, like stay true, you'll get there. And I think how you handle that at the end is going to be a whole nother thing that is not in this reading. Anywho, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.